Okay, we're coming up on top of descent soon. We're heading down into Cardiff. Sorry about the interruption, but that's been and gone. Cold coffee, horrible. Who's this? No, someone's just come in the room. An aircraft in front of me, 1,000. Oh no, he's okay. He's off to the right. 1,600 feet below me. See if we can see him. No, we're not going to spot him. He's gone. He's over here somewhere. When he went out. Right. He's gone. He went past, so we didn't even see him go past. He's 1,600 feet below. You know, sorry about that. A shredder in the background. As always, somebody comes in. But they did bring me a cup of coffee, so I can't really complain. Right, we're coming up to the channel. Oh, we've crossed it. No, we've crossed the channel. Here we are. So we're in southeast. There's the River Thames there, I believe. Just a quick check on the charts. Yeah, that's the River Thames in the distance. So we're across the channel, coming up towards Biggin, which I believe is the top of descent is just after Biggin, about 20 miles after. So yeah, we're doing okay. We'll be starting our descent down into Cardiff, and hopefully we're all set up on the...
Ready for descent procedure.
Descent procedure.
Descent procedure. Descent procedure complete.
Okay, thank you very much.
Ready for descent checklist.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
220.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brake.
Auto brake position 2.
Sir, auto brake is not set.
Auto brake 2.
Landing data. V reference is not set. Descent checklist is not complete.
Well, then why did you ask for it? Menu. FMC. Index. Approach. I think we'll do 143 plus 5, so it's going to be, oh gosh, no, we've got 30 degree at 155, yeah, okay, descent procedure, negative,
Descent procedure.
abort, descent checklist,
Descent procedure complete. Descent checklist.
descent checklist,
Pressurization.
250,
Recall.
checked,
Auto brake.
also brake, 2,
Landing data.
say VREF speed and minimums,
Minimums is not set. Descent checklist is not complete.
abort,
All commands and checklists aborted.
thank you. Descent checklist is complete because I've got it. There. Minimums set. Well, you can't set the minimums anyway. Okay, coming up on top of descent 10 miles.
Approach top of descent.
Sorry? Where are you going? Oh, okay. Take your keys, Fran. Right. There we go. Legs back in. We are now configured for descent. Hiya, Black Knight. Yeah, hi. Might get a bit of peace and quiet now. Fran's gone out. Right, Black Knight's. Yeah, I'm back. The interruptions, the misses. What can I say? now descending. No, the weather in real time in Cardiff is pretty crap. It is really cloudy and rainy, so I don't know what's going to be like, but a little bit of turbulence then. So I think we'll get the make sure the seatbelt signs are on. Yep, get back in your seats, everybody. Don't mess me about. Oh, I better check. Gabbling away here. Have I got my mic on? Yes, I have got my mic on, so that's okay. Well, it's been a day, that's for sure. This morning was going fine. We were streaming, and then my wife wanted me to do some gardening. For those of you who don't know, unfortunately, my dog had to go to sleep 3 weeks ago. He became ill, and within 2 weeks he was diagnosed with a very aggressive cancer and a mass over his heart. So we let him go to sleep, which was the toughest thing we've ever done. He was only 7 years old, but my wife has decided that we're going to create a special garden in the garden for Frank, in memory of Frank. So that's what we've been doing. Today was the day, apparently, right in the middle of my stream. So I do apologise for shutting the stream down. But we're here, part 2. I just started it, paused the sim, and we got going. I saw something the other day. I was looking back through some YouTube channels of mine, looking back through some videos of mine. I don't know why. It was just random. And I saw a comment on one of my videos by somebody, a troll, which we don't seem to get too many of them at the moment. They seem to have gone for some reason, which is surprising. But there was a comment by a troll, and it was really disparaging, calling me all sorts of names, and you are so fat. And I thought, well, these poor people, they have nothing better to do. And like, I'm old enough and ugly enough not to give a crap. Really, I really don't give a crap about things like that. It used to really affect me. Trolls used to really get to me. Now, just ignore them. But I saw that and I thought, what a prick. So anyway, it was one of the reasons I stopped streaming was because of trolls. It used to make me feel really uncomfortable, and I needed to respond. But now, you think I'd know better at my age back then, about 5 years ago, maybe more. That's when I started streaming a long time ago, and then I stopped because it just. But now, okay, there's a few of you here, so please give me a thumbs up. I know it's an inconvenience to you, because like, it takes a second to give a thumbs up, but it believe it or not, YouTube, the algorithm loves that kind of stuff, so we've got to help the algorithm once in a while. Okay, so we're descending down to what did I put in? Flight level 7,000. So it should be flight level 770, not 7,000. I put 7,000 feet in. Flight level 70 by Bristol. So we're on a continuous descent. There is no ATC for me, I don't think. Let me check again. No ATC. London East is on, London North is on, Heathrow, Gatwick, Manchester, Tower, and that's it. Whilst I was streaming earlier, somebody said, which made me laugh, that there's a program called Beyond ATC, which I had a very quick look at, I'm not going to buy it because it is rather expensive, but it gives you ATC 24/7, but not with other traffic. It's AI traffic, it's not online traffic. So, but yeah, I mean, I looked at it, and you know, the voices are really good, and it's 24/7 ATC, but there's no other traffic about you. So the whole thing about VATSIM is that there's other aircraft around, other people flying. It's also free. So I'm going to watch the videos later to see what it's about, because a couple of people who were on the stream earlier, they were raving about it, and yeah, I must make a note of that. Beyond ATC, and it's AI ATC. But like I said, great if you want to fly on your own, which a lot of us do anyway. Great if you don't want to fly on VATSIM, but then the people who don't want to fly on VATSIM, they don't want to interact with ATC. So it kind of defeats the object. Actually, Black Knight, there's we're okay here at Cardiff. I mean, there's my daughter lives in Bristol, and it snowed over there this morning. She had quite a covering of snow. Here in Cardiff, we've got nothing. But yeah, it might be ITS. What's the temperature again? Let's have a look. No, we're okay. I mean, it's 5 degrees. Dew point is 2. No. Weather aloft. Let me have a look. Yeah, the weather doesn't look too bad. I think we'll be okay. We'll see how much cloud cover there is, and if there's a lot of cloud cover, then I'll put the anti-ice on. So we're just turning over Conco. So this is new routing now into Cardiff. Normally we'd be lower down than Conco. We'd be further south on the approach into Cardiff, but this is okay. So we're at Conco, heading towards the BRI, 7,000 feet. Capture is 1,600 feet, I believe. Let's have a quick look at the FMC. Yeah, capture is at 1660 or above. At or above. Let's see. I've got a 10-mile radial on the. Looks like a 7-mile approach, I'd guess. 6 or 7. We should be alright. I don't like going in at 1,600 feet, I'll be honest. Can cause a few problems. Yeah, well, I very rarely use anti-ice. I mean, it has to be cold and you know, the dew point and the weather. We'll have a look. If it's cloudy on the descent, if I'm going through cloud, then I'll put anti-ice on. No need to apologise, Black Knight. Okay, so we're coming down nice. I want, as long as I hit BRI at 7,000 feet, I'm good. There we go. That's the darker. I was looking for the click spot and I couldn't find it, and then I remembered where it was. There is a dial up here that says brightness, but it doesn't work. don't use that. I might follow the HUG. Got it set up. I might follow that down. We'll see. It can be. I was going to say it can be distracting. It's not distracting. Once you get used to it, like so, the circle there. You keep that aligned with another indication, and that takes you right down to the runway. But you have to set it up first. So I've got it set up here. Mode is primary. ILS is armed. Runway elevation is 148 feet, and also we have the elevation is 148, and the length is 2,353 meters. Just make sure that's entered. Make sure that's entered. And it's a 3-degree glide slope. So yeah, it's cool. We'll see. Yeah, the cloud. We're going to be beneath the cloud by the looks of it. A window heat on. We'll put. Oh, that's probes. What am I doing? We'll put wing anti-ice on. But do you want engine anti? We'll
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Thank you. Landing lights are on. Now I might vector. It's 10 miles. It's a 7-mile approach, so I might vector a little bit. Just give me, maybe 10 miles. We'll see. So, should I go to 1600? QNH was, what did you say QNH was? QNH is 0990 hectopascals. Flinking heck. .099 hectopascals. Something that 3-knot crosswind, nothing.
Approaching transition.
Yeah, thank you. Something that found amusing, or I find amusing just lately. Well, not just lately, since this was changed. The CAA and therefore VATSIM, they changed phraseology guidance in so much as that when the QNH when the QNH goes below 1,000. Once it's below 1,000, you're supposed to say hectopascals after it. So above 1,000, you would just say QNH 1001. But once it goes below 1,000, you're supposed to say QNH 0990 hectopascals.
Transition level.
That's
ready for approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
990 on the PFD.
QNH 990 set. Altitude passing 6,122 now.
Yeah, so
approach checklist complete.
As ATC, as a controller, that's the information I'm supposed to give once the QNH goes below 1,000. Goes below 1,000, you say hectopascals afterwards, so it would be 990 hectopascals. Above 1,000 is QNH is 1001, or even QNH is 1,000. The number of controllers and the number of pilots who don't say that is absolutely, it's amazing. The number is incredible. It's a really high number. And it's not a problem. It doesn't, it's, the world is not going to end, kind of thing. But it's really strange, especially when you, as a controller, you correct somebody or you tell them, you give them that information and they say, what? Why are you saying hectopascals? Well, that's what we're supposed to say. That's what the CAA wants, and that's what we say. It's so funny. Okay, flat 1. Right, I am going to vector a little bit because that seems really short to me.
Flaps 2 set.
Bit of rain. Okay, let's do a quick check here. Gear still up. Set. Spoilers. Flat 1. Lights. Put those on, and the logo lights on for landing. Excuse me. Let's just turn there a little bit, I think.
Bristol traffic DT47, happy to do that, stand 2, pushing back to face the east, Bristol.
Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 2302, approximately 12 miles to land. We're just coming over Flatholme, I think. Is that Flatholme or Steepholme? I can never remember out there. The island, it's one of the two. Oh, no, it's Flatholme. Steepholme is further down. Yeah. So we'll put
1000 to level off.
VOR lock on in a moment. I'll put that on now. Put LNAV on, it'll bring me on now.
Flaps 10 set. Flaps 15 set.
Okay, let's have a look, see. Alright. Landing gear down.
Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Radio altimeter.
Landing checklist.
See?
Engine start switches.
I don't like this. 1600 feet is just too... It's too short. Although... Too short. Look. How am I supposed to get down from there?
Flaps 40 set.
Going around.
1 Echo Victor, turning channel
Flaps
for
5
runway
set.
27, Bristol.
Cardiff traffic, Ryanair
Flaps
23.
upset.
Cardiff traffic, Ryanair 2302 going around. Excuse me. Oh, here we go.
Tank rate. Tank rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
500.
Easier to hand fly it than we can rely on the computer. So we'll go around and come in again.
1000 to level off. Ready for descent procedure.
Abort.
All commands and checklists aborted.
Good. That's so annoying. Everything's set up. You try. It's that approach. It's just too. At 1600 feet. It's just too much. Right. Well, one good. I can see my house from here.
The traffic on final at Bristol, how many miles are you now? Okay, if you call some Papa Juliet, we'll hold short.
Ryanair 2302, Cardiff downwind. So we'll take it out over the bay a little bit.
Radio altimeter.
Over the bay in the channel, Bristol Channel. My house is just down there, believe it or not. There's Rainbow TV mast behind me, just going off screen now. And the Millennium Stadium to my left, just out of the left window. Or is that Cardiff football ground? No, it's the rugby stadium, it's the Millennium. So, you know, you get a little bit of tour. Cardiff Bay, right below us now. Very nice down there on a Sunday afternoon. Go for a nice walk around the bay, have some food, Mermaid Key. So, we're waiting for
Bristol traffic using Almanac Victor vacated, runway 27.
we're waiting for X-Plane 12.1. It shouldn't be long. I believe it's in late alpha, early beta. I'm not quite sure, but you know they've been teasing us with lots of images, etc., etc. Let's check where I am. I think we can turn back in now.
Bristol traffic EZ47 Papa Juliet taking off runway 27 on the Hawthorne X-ray departure. Bristol traffic.
Cardiff traffic base leg runway 30.
1,000.
Getting a little bit of altitude here. I dropped down without me realising. Oh, the ILS is alive. But of course nothing else is. That was a nice turnout onto the
Flaps 2 set.
runway heading, that's for sure. Of course the ILS and everything is off now, so it's purely visual, but that's okay.
Do we need the landing gear up?
No.
Flaps 10 set. Flaps 25 set. Reverse unlocked.
Side slip in here.
Radio altimeter.
Bank angle.
Ooh.
Bank angle.
Just side slipping a bit there just to get down.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
1,000.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Shut up.
Flaps 30 set.
500.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Tank rate.
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 Flaps 30 set.
Tank rate. Flight
Flaps
slow.
30 set.
Flight slow.
Flaps 30 set.
Flight
400.
slow.
Flaps 30 set.
Flight slow.
Flaps 30 set.
300. 200.
Flaps 30 set.
100.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps
50,
30 set.
40. 30.
Flaps
20,
30 set.
10.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
I don't know why she's going on
Flaps
about
30
that.
set. Flaps 30 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 set.
Oh, shush.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
The
Flaps
boat,
30 set.
Linda.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Ooh, why is she
Flaps
saying
30
this?
set. Flaps 30 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 set.
Right, as soon as I get off the runway,
Flaps
I'm going to
30
sort
set.
her out.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Right, let's get it.
Flaps 30 set. 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 New volume set to 90. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. New rate set to 60. Flaps 30 set. 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 Flaps 30
After landing
set.
checklist.
Flaps 30 set.
No, she's not listening.
Flaps 30 set.
And I can't turn her off.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Let's see.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Speech engine restart. Flaps 30 set. 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 New volume set to 80. Flaps 30 set.
No, it's not.
Flaps 30 set. New volume set to 70. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Can't stop her at all.
New
She
volume
won't.
set to 60. Flaps 30 set.
Right, Steel Mush.
Flaps
It is
30 set.
called
New volume
Co-Pilot.
set to
It's
50.
by Jar Design.
Flaps
And
30 set.
it does work, but sometimes
Flaps
this
30
happens.
set. Flaps 30 set.
And I can't get her out of it.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
I just can't.
Flaps 30 set.
And it drives you insane.
Flaps 30 set.
And you can't turn her
Flaps
off.
30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Because she's on her own menu.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30
Let's see
set.
if we can try this.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
No, she's not listening.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
No, it is an
Flaps
app.
30
It's a
set.
plugin.
Flaps 30
And
set.
sometimes she goes bonkers like
Flaps
this, and
30
you
set.
cannot.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30
Can't
set.
stop her.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
It's like there's an abort
Flaps 30
command.
set. Flaps 30 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 set.
No, I'm
Flaps
trying.
30
Can't
set.
get it to shut up.
Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Abort.
Flaps 30 set.
No,
Flaps 30 set.
it's not happening.
Flaps 30 set. All commands and checklists aborted.
Oh,
Flaps 30
no.
set.
I thought I had it
Flaps
then.
30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set. Flaps 30 set.
Yes, you can, Steel
All
Mash.
commands and checklists aborted.
Hey, there we go. I'll give you a demonstration. Now that she's shut up, once we get on stand, I'll give you a demonstration. So there is a menu list that you can pick from, which you might be able to see in the bottom left hand corner there, but you can also talk to her. So I will do that now, and then you can see exactly how she works. So just get up to there and stop. So after landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
So there you go, you can see she's going through the after landing procedure, engines to off, etc. So she does everything.
After landing procedure complete.
Shut down, Linda.
Shutdown procedure.
Right, yeah. Okay, well that's the end of flight. There's a bit of a mess up there on that approach. I don't like that approach that they give you sometimes, that where you descended to 1600 feet. Can be a pain in the backside. There you go, she was just waiting for everything to stop and go down, continuing the shutdown procedure now. Yeah, you can turn those off as well. Thanks, Linda. No, it's not. I think it's something £15, if that, £10 maybe. You get it from Jar Design, jardesign.com, I think.
Shutdown procedure complete.
And then there's the final one is secure procedure, Linda.
Secure procedure.
Shutting everything down completely, and DP set shocks. We don't need air stairs because we're already on stand. And let's I mean, in some cases it's a vanity thing, yeah. But in actual fact, she does everything that I don't do. Normally, when I get on stand, especially when flying live on VATSIM, I get on stand, I shut down the engines, literally close the cut-off levers, and then that's it. Is Linda yes, she is. She is usable in other planes as well. You'll find that out from Jar Design. Let me just find you the link for Jar Design. There we go.
Secure procedure complete.
Excuse me.
Ready for secure checklist. Ready for shutdown checklist.
Right, I'm going to put the link in for you here. There you go. And if I'm not mistaken, you only pay for it once, but you get like scripts, different parts of the script for different aircraft. Oh, you can try it as well before you buy, so you can actually get the. You can get her for free, but she'll only go through, like, I think it's startup procedures and taxi procedures. And once you're at the hold, that's it. She won't do any more than that. Yeah, you can get it for different aircraft. Yeah, you can get it for the Tolis, JAR Design A340, Tolis A321, Tolis 319, Flight Factor 767, JAR Design A320 and JAR Design A330. Some of the best keys, some of the best aircraft there. So once you've bought it, I think you can download it for different aircraft then. $14.95. That's how much it is. Well, that's Don Jones. Yeah, my QNH is 990, but you're showing 400 feet below MSL. Yeah, but I'm on VATSIM, and so that shouldn't make any difference, mate. That really shouldn't make any difference. I understand what you're saying, but that's the first time that's ever happened on VATSIM, and it should not make any difference at all. I'll check that out later anyway, but yeah, if I'd come at 2,200 feet on a longer approach, it would have been far better. He's getting aggy. What's aggy? Right, she's called Linda, but you don't have to call her Linda. Hang on. We need to go to weather, don't we? Customize. It's just showing standard 1013, and I'm still on VATSIM. Yeah. So, which is wrong. VATSIM. No such weather profile. See, 990. So that's the first time that's ever happened. That's something I'll check out. I'll do an online approach shortly. I can't understand why that would have happened. Configuration. Maybe because I was on manual weather and not downloading real weather. So download real weather. There you go. There we go, 998. 990 hectopascals on real weather. Maybe it's because I didn't have real weather on. Okay. We're still on VATSIM. Yeah, there we go. That was the problem. I didn't have real weather turned on. Bummer. My fault entirely. What extra vehicular activities are you thinking about, Steel Mush? I mean, if you're gonna have to resort to using animated Linda, there's something wrong with you, mate. My suggestion would be get out of the house. There we go. That's real weather. Yeah. Yeah, entirely my fault. Why didn't I realise that? Never mind. Okay, well, that's it. Time for me to go and find something to eat. I am hungry as a horse. Thanks for watching part 2, those of you who came back. Once again, if you can, just give me a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Emma, I'll speak to you later. Maybe we'll have a game of COD. Might even have a game of COD and stream it. You never know. That could be fun, couldn't it? Alright, I'll see you all soon. Take care and cheerio. How do we stop this? Click on that and then click on that. Bye.